So after last week's wholesome Easter egg video, which hopefully managed to make at least a couple of you happier, I've decided to share 6 more of the most heartwarming and wholesome Easter eggs video games have to offer. As always, if you think you know of an Easter egg that would have been perfect for this video, then the best place to let me know is in the comments section or on my social media accounts, the links to which are in the description. Oh, and if you do go on to enjoy this video, then leaving a like, subscribing or turning notifications on is really appreciated. Anyway, without further delay, let's get started. So when you think of heartwarming and wholesome, I'm pretty certain that Call of Duty's Eggcellent Zombies mode isn't the first thing that comes to mind. I mean, to be fair, it is a mode where you slay a never-ending horde of the undead, so it hardly screams warm and fuzzy. Well, if you are looking for warm and fuzzy, may I suggest the Der Eisendruck map from Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Now, as is the case with almost all of the Easter eggs hidden away in Call of Duty Zombies, to actually see the heartwarming Easter egg in Black Ops 3, you need to complete some very specific steps. First up, you'll need to let the zombies break all of the barriers in the first room, whilst not progressing any further than round 2. Now repair 2 barriers at each of the windows in the first room whilst holding the MR6. Then head upstairs and buy the RK5 and repair 2 more barriers on each of the windows. You will then need to buy the Shiva and repair 1 more barrier on each window. Finally, buy the RK5 again and open the door to find this.
Look out, flesh doors. Dempsey's loaded up. Attempts to recover the missing test subject have already hit a snafu. Dempsey 1.0 is...
So this is a picture of Treyarch developer Drew Marlowe and his family. This Easter egg was officially found 1,263 days after the release of Black Ops 3, the 24th of July 2019 to be exact. Now, as an Easter egg hunter, the fact that an Easter egg can be hidden for such a long time in such a popular game gives me serious anxiety. Surprisingly, the next wholesome Easter egg is also from Call of Duty Zombies, this time in Black Ops 4. Much like the Zombies Easter egg in Black Ops 3, this Easter egg requires multiple steps to complete, but doing so reunites a couple in love, so it's definitely worth it. On the Alpha Omega map, you need to knife the head off all of the mannequins. There are 30 mannequins in total, but if you take your time, you should have no problem finding them all. After beheading the final mannequin, this will happen.
I am honored.
So you can find a lone mannequin behind the Nuketown sign, who, much like the Weeping Angels from Doctor Who, will creep up on you when you aren't looking. So far, this isn't very wholesome, but it does get better. Lead the Weeping Angel-like mannequin to the bunker and look for a headless female mannequin. After finding her, she'll begin to follow you and the male mannequin. Lead them both to the shed in the backyard of the green house so that they can live happily ever after and you get yourself a free self-revive. So in the last wholesome Easter eggs video, I said that love can bloom just about anywhere. Yes, even the battlefield. For proof of that, look no further than Halo Combat Evolved. Releasing in 2001 for the original Xbox, Halo completely revolutionised what it meant to play first-person shooter on consoles. Much like every other game in the Halo series, Combat Evolved has some awesome Easter eggs, but there is one that will warm the heart more than any other. If you finish the Moor level on Legendary difficulty, this secret cutscene will play.
Come here, you mother... Oh, this is it, baby. Hold me.
So Sergeant Johnson can be seen fighting with an elite before they both see an explosion in the distance and decide to hug it out. I personally like Johnson's grab of the elite's bum. Our next wholesome Easter egg comes from the often overlooked BioShock 2. Having released 3 years after the exceptional BioShock 1, BioShock 2 wasn't quite the sequel that many were hoping for, with it once again being set in Rapture and the big gameplay hook being that you are now one of the iconic little sister protecting Big Daddies. Well, speaking of little sisters, it seems that despite their strange and often trance-like nature, and the fact that they are protected by the aforementioned Big Daddies, one of them attracted an admirer. If you head to Basement Storage, you can find this audio diary.
Dear Yellow-Eyed Gull, my name is Billy, and I saw you the other day at the merry-go-round. I think you are very pretty, and I like your blue dress and the songs you sing about angels. My mom says your dad is scary, but I think he is strong and nice like a comic book hero. I got you a gift and put it in the basement where nobody will find it. The secret code for the door is 1080. I hope you like it. I will wave to you next time I see you, so you know it's me.
So it seems that little Billy Parsons had a crush on one of the little sisters. He also speaks of a gift he had left for the little sister in the basement, which you can find. So a single red rose for Billy's crush. We never find out what happened to Billy or the little sister after this, but given the state that Rapture is in, we can only hope that they made it out alive. Our next Easter egg can also be found in a BioShock game, this time the excellent BioShock Infinite. Now whilst not being as amazing as I first thought when the game released, Infinite is still an excellent game. A large reason for that is the relationship between the player character, Booker DeWitt, and Elizabeth. And it's whilst in the basement of the Graveyard Shift that picking up a guitar will cause this to happen.
Guitar. Wish I knew how to play. Might just spell some of the gloom. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, by and by? Is a better home awaiting in the sky, in the sky?
So the final heartwarming and wholesome Easter egg in today's video almost didn't happen. In Just Cause 3, if you head to this location, you can find a stray dog rummaging through piles of rubbish. If you approach the dog, he will follow you across the road. Well, that's the plan at least, but sometimes things don't go to plan. So I was certain that the car would stop, but instead it just ploughed through Rico and the puppy. I was in so much shock that I didn't even seek revenge John Wick style, I just stood there speechless. Luckily, if you leave the area and come back, the little fella has made a miraculous recovery. So this time, look both ways and lead him across the road to the doghouse. If done correctly, a Doge option will appear in the game settings. Turning it on will cause this to happen whenever you're in a firefight.
Request more units.
Copy that. Sending additional ground forces to your location immediately. Be advised, tank dispatch
So not only did we do a wholesome thing by giving a dog a home, but we also allowed the power of memes to surface in Just Cause 3. So that's it, that's 6 more wholesome Easter eggs in video games. A massive thank you to SkullKidZ9 for helping me with the Halo Easter egg and the Black Ops 4 Easter egg. It was super appreciated. If you are a fan of Easter eggs and secrets in games, then perhaps consider subscribing, as that's what this channel is all about. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll speak to you all soon.